Hi everyone, Jordan Long here. I got the hair over my mouth. And today we're going to talk about how it would be like if you would catch or see Holy Fellow Nicholas or Father Yule or Santa Claus. Wow, keep in mind that the name Santa Claus really is a Duchess take, Duchess borrowing, but the truth was it didn't belong to that. It was really the Duchess way of saying Holy Fellow Nicholas, you know. Um, so anyway, how would it be like if you would see Holy Fellow Nicholas or Father Yule or whatever, whoever you want to call him, getting into, the house to put out the gifts, sometimes coming through the smokestack of houses if a smokestack leads to a firestead, which some smokestacks no longer do. Every house does have a smokestack, but they don't really go to a firestead anymore. They end up at a heater. And when that, most of the time they say that Holy Fellow Nicholas or Father Yule has the outstanding key given to him by God and Jesus, which lets him get into houses whose smokestacks go to a heater and not a firestead. But anyway, how would it be like if you end up, catching him? Oh, Holy Fellow Nicholas, Father Yule. Oh, so you're Holy Fellow Nicholas? You're Father Yule? Yes, I am. Man, it is a onlook to meet someone who is well onlooked and works for God and Jesus. Well, you got me. Yeah, I guess it was good timing, I guess. So, yeah. So I want to know how do you get to every house and all the body lands that we have? Well, Jordan, it's like this. You see, there's in Western Christendom, they do Yule in the 12th month, so then I do it in the 12th month. And in Eastern Christendom, where they do Yule in the first month, then I go over there. So that's how I do it. But believe it or not, even with all the might and that God and Jesus have given me, it's still highly unlikely. That's how I do it. Oh, by the way, I just want to know, if you have to drink some milk and eat some cookies and other snacks or whatever someone laid out for you, wouldn't that, how do you keep enough for you got to eat your meal? Oh, you mean what Carol makes for me? Well, I got you a little there, that's how it goes. Yeah, you don't want to do that. Look, I'm sorry. No, let you get to work putting out the gifts. Yes, I put out the gifts, I do it in the behalf of God and Jesus, and I do it to onlook God and Jesus, since God gave Jesus to us as a gift. The same way that the wise men gave gifts to Jesus when he was born, so I'm keeping the happiness and glee of Yule, Jesus' birthday, alive. Oh, I got something for you. You're gonna like this. Now, a lot of folks always wonder, why does one have to be asleep for Santa Claus to come and give the gifts? Now, some folks don't have an answer to this one. They only say, oh, that's the way it's done. Well, the truth is that he only has so much time to get out the gifts, go from house to house. So he doesn't really have time to hang out and talk with anyone, so that's how it's done. Well, the truth is, that's the folklore. That's the folk tale behind it. The truth is, when the bearers or keepers are getting out the gifts, they don't want their children seeing that it's them doing it. So to keep the Holy Fellow Nicholas or Father Yule thing alive, that's why they tell them to go to sleep. So they can put out the gifts, and in the morning they can be, glee and happy for getting Jesus and all those other gifts. And it goes like this. Alright, gotta be going now. Well, it's really good meeting you and everything. Well, sometimes I, well, it's good meeting you too. By the way, am I on the good list or bad list? Well, we'll just say that no, I'll just say that you're on the good list. Don't make you flawless or sinless, because no man or woman can be flawless or sinless. Only Jesus was. And even folks who are on the bad list, they do get something too. They get Jesus as a gift, and they also get gifts too. Even though a bad list is also keeping a reckoning. Now, you don't do Blackstone anymore, do ya? Hell no. Blackstone is a dying business. A lot of folks can get ill from digging or handling Blackstone. I don't know why folks think that I would give them Blackstone. I mean, I'll give them a gift, and then I'll write a little sheet saying something like, well, what you did wasn't right, and you shouldn't do that. Here's your gift, but what you said or did was wrong, and you shouldn't do that. Oh, that's understood. And you might ask yourself, how does he know who's asleep and who's awake, who's been bad or who's been good? Well, God and Jesus gave him that, and it's on a trust thing. So anyway, if you like this film, then follow me over here at the Jordan Long Fairway. Watch the other film I made yesterday over here. I, Jordan Mulan Long, and I'll see you later. Goodbye. Farewell.